So we have a new trend going on in the NCAA. G Leaguers are now being allowed to go back to college. Huh. This is interesting. I want to get into that, but I don't want to go too long. Hank, tell me what my time limit is. Tell me what you got for me.
I'm giving you 3 minutes right here to say something smart, all right? And the clock is running, so get going.
3 minutes. My man was supposed to give me four, but I'll take the three because I'll make this really quick. I think it's two things. Number one, I understand why we do this. I get it. We let foreign pros come over. We see that time and time again. I understand. It only makes sense. However, here's my question. Number one, when is enough enough? At what limits will they continue to go? Because if this is just the beginning, how far will it continue? What is the limit? There are no boundaries, there are no rules, there is nothing in place to say that this person cannot come back. What are the standards or the requirements to have eligibility in the NCAA? They have not come out and said anything. So therefore, we don't know. Not only did they not do that, but they did not allow coaches. They didn't tell coaches that this was something that they are allowing. So now you have certain coaches playing on uneven playing fields because some coaches know, others don't. If you're going to allow coaches to do this, then let everybody know. Make it an equal playing field. That's number one. Number two, if we're going to do this, we have to, for the love of me, stop calling it student athletes. Take out the student part because education no longer matters. This is a transactional business that is all about money. It's all about wins. It's wins and losses. Let me keep my job. Let me pay you X amount of dollars so you can help me win, help me keep my job. Forget the student part. We do not care about academics anymore. This has gone so far off of the rails that we could care less. I was going to say something else, but we could care less about people, about kids and their well-being and their education. These kids are they struggled in the NBA. They didn't make it in the G League. Now all of a sudden they're going back to college. They're going to be there for 2 years and end up getting what? $3 million with no degree. So number one, you better hope that they save their money. You better hope that there's some financial literacy classes that these young men can take. You better hope that they are wise, they are smart, they have the right people in their corner to be able to save their money because they will never, ever, ever see this amount of money ever again. Because if you struggled in the G League and couldn't make it and you have to go down to college, where are you going to go from there? Where are you going to go from there? You're not going to go see $3 million. You're not going to see $1 million. You are not going to see this money ever again. So now, number two, we have to focus on their mental health because you're never ever going to see that right amount of money. Let's say that these kids do not have a good career, do not have anything to fall back on, right? I made the transition successfully, but not every player can do that. So now, if you don't save your money and you don't have anything left over, and my time is running short, but Hank, I'm gonna go for like another 30 seconds. My bad, bro. But if these kids didn't save their money and they did not do what they were supposed to do because they had the wrong people in their corner, what about their mental health? Are we setting these kids up for failure moving forward? By giving them all this money. And I'm all for NIL. Let's not get that twisted. I'm all for NIL. But are we setting kids up for failure by not requiring an education and making this a transactional business? Nobody talks about mental health. Nobody talks about education just being completely gone. All we care about is wins and losses and how we can scam and cheat the system to be able to save coaches' jobs. That's all we talk about. Let's focus on mental health of players and education. Because if you have no degree to fall back on, what are you going to do when the ball goes flat? That's my piece. Hank, I went probably like 30, 40 seconds over. As we continue, I'll hit my time, but this one right here was a little bit serious.
No, that
So,
worked. That worked. You were very good. And I will say, there's a story. John Thompson Jr. used to have a deflated ball on his desk, and it was the joke was, or not the joke, but the message of it was like it's not the weight of the ball when it's full. It's everything when the air runs out, like you just said. So
mm,
I love that metaphor.
you never know when the ball will go flat. The ball for me went flat quicker than I expected. However, I was able to make that comeback and make a bounce back and be here right now talking to you guys. Not a lot of people will be able to do that and make that transition successfully. So let's focus on mental health. Let's focus on getting education back into this thing because right now, I don't think we're setting our athletes up for success. Bada bing, bada boom. We are out.